Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be going over a couple of different build options that you can teach Clefable in the Gen 1 game. So I'm going to be going over the location that you can find the TMs that you need to teach Clefable, or if it learns it through leveling up. And the resources used in this video will be posted down in the video description. So you can obtain Clefable relatively early on in the Gen 1 games because you can pick up Clefairy in Mount Moon and then evolve it with a Moonstone. And in Gen 1, it's just a normal type and it's going to be immune to Ghost and weak to Fighting. Going down and taking a look at the offensive build for Clefable, you have pretty good coverage here, a lot of different variety with the Blizzard Thunderbolt combination, then also a couple of powerful normal moves that get that same type attack bonus with Body Slam and Hyper Beam. So starting off here with Blizzard, going over to our TM list, this is going to be TM 14 found in the Pokemon Mansion. And in the Pokemon Mansion, it's on the basement first floor east of the southernmost statue. And to take a look at that, this is the basement first floor, this is the southernmost statue, and next to that is going to be the TM for Blizzard. The next two moves are both normal type moves, so we have Body Slam going back to our TM list. This is going to be TM 08 found over at the SSN. And on the SSN, it's going to be on the first floor in the second room from the left. That is where you're going to be able to pick up that TM. And then Hyper Beam is relatively straightforward going back to our TM list. It's going to be picked up over at the Rocket Game Corner for 5,500 coin. And then move number 4, you have a couple of different options here, whether if you want the utility of Thunder Wave, which can be really annoying to use against the opposition because of how accurate it is and it induces that paralysis, or you can go the Thunderbolt route, which gives you an electric type move that is going to be used to inflict damage on your opponent. So Thunderbolt, very straightforward. It's picked up as a reward for defeating the third gym leader, Lieutenant Surge, whereas Thunder Wave, going back to our TM list, this one is going to be picked up over on Route 24. And on Route 24, which is north of Cerulean City, it's going to be on the east side of the plateau in the northwest area of this route. And this is what that route looks like. It's going to be up here in the northwest area on this plateau. That is where you pick up Thunder Wave. So that's the offensive build for Clefable. You can do some differences here if you want a more status inducer type build. So you can still go with Blizzard and then Thunderbolt, which we just went over. But then also, instead of having Body Slam and Hyper Beam, you can throw in things like Thunder Wave, which we just went over where to find that on Route 24. And then also Sing is going to be something that Clefable can learn natively through leveling up. The downside to Sing is it's not very accurate at 55%. Thunderwave, much more accurate in inducing that paralyzed status against your opponent, but if you can land the Sing, it can be pretty devastating. But if you wanted to opt out and not go with Sing, you can also potentially use Counter, and this can work on Clefable because Clefable is a relatively slow Pokemon, but it has to be used in a very strategic manner because not only do you have to attack second, but it's only going to counter if you're hit by a physical, normal, or fighting type move. It does deal double the damage, and it ignores type immunity. And TM 18 counter is found over at the Celadon department store. It is on the third floor. The man behind the counter will give you this TM. So that is another option there. But more often than not, you're probably just going to go with the straightforward offensive build. But if you want a more status inducer type build, that is something that you can go with. So that's going to wrap this one up. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, and I'll catch you guys back here next time.